All right, so we have some very good information that I've known about and I've talked about in some streams, but we're gonna go over pretty much everything, okay? And I think this is very important to make a decision now, as you have the ability to make a decision if you want to either start playing now or start playing Solo Leveling Arise when it comes out globally in May. So just to rephrase this, right? Solo Leveling Arise should be coming out globally May 8th. That is the current date. And if we go in game right now, it kind of aligns with everything. So what does it align with exactly? Battlefield of Time Season 1 is supposed to be what we're getting on launch. Now, if we check, Battlefield of Time Season 1 is supposed to be May launch. Now, if we go, what was it, 48 days? What day is it? So what day is it in 48 days? It is May 13th. Now, what that does mean is that we're going to be, well, obviously, Battlefield of Time might not start right away. So we could guess that from May, I would say like 8th to like the 16th probably is when we should expect Solo Leveling Arise to come out. At the latest, it should be May 13th, considering it says Season 1 is in 48 days. That is at the latest when Global is officially coming out. Now, what is the big information? All right. Thank you, Kaku, for this, by the way. Thank you for contacting Solo Leveling Arise customer support. We understand that you have an inquiry regarding the early access game server. Please note that the game will only have one server after the grand launch. Hunters from all regions can interact with each other, which means there's no need for your game account to be transferred to a different server. We hope this answers your concern. If you have any other concerns or suggestions, please let us know and we'll be happy to assist. Great. Now, why does this make sense? Well, this is an early access. It's a soft launch. It is not a beta, okay? What we are in is, well, anyone can really play it. There are a lot of people, and wait, hold on. Let me try to pull it up. We already hit like 5 million pre-registrations. So for people who are confused about where pre-reg rewards are, it's gonna be on global launch, okay? I'm still choking, y'all. It's pretty bad. But anyway, it's gonna be on global launch. You can pre-register now. That's cool and all. So let's talk about what's important. So is this good? Now, why I believe it's good is because of how exactly this works. Now, some people will be like, wait, aren't people going to be behind? Not necessarily. Reason being, there are sub-servers within it. So if we check it out, we could go to the rankings. I think I could show it here. So essentially, there's different there's different servers, right? So like I could be in server 29. So in total, it doesn't really make a difference if you start now or in the future in terms of your server is going to be around when you started, okay? That's how the servers work in this game. I don't know how I could show you, but I'm going to need y'all to trust me on that one. So essentially, it's just, okay, here it is. Kaku put it. So server 29. So for example, you're going to be on server 150 or like 2025, right? So that's how it's going to work. When you start on global, it's going to be like that. Now, another reason why it's good is because guild content is coming in July. So if we were on different servers, then the guild content, well, it would kind of suck, right? I'm gonna guess it is not by server for guild content. What I mean by that, it's not gonna be like, oh, only people in server 29 could be in guilds. If that's how it works, that's gonna suck though. So also another thing is that you could also see that like for the rankings for not Battlefield of Trials, my bad, wrong one. Battlefield of Time, where you're trying to race against other people, try to clear it as quick as possible, which I should probably do this. What's the quickest time? What is it? Are there cheaters in this? Oh, no one did it. Is it? Am I tripping? Oh, it's probably in here, right? Okay, 1 minute 38. That feels kind of quick, but go him. Is that the rank 1? It might be the rank 1. Okay, so yeah, no. Basically, it's not like a huge amount, so you could still do pretty decent. And like I would say, most people, if you're really grinding, at least get top 25 or top 5% easily, right? And then there's obviously the group ranks. So I don't know how many people are in this group. How many? 100. 100. So it's really not that bad if we're being honest. I think it's fine. The way that they did the servers is actually quite decent because of that, right? Obviously, there was probably some panic because, well, Canada would have been ahead. Thailand would have been ahead. But no, that is not the case. Now, this is important. I think this is very important. So, we have Choi's banner ending in 22 days, which Global is not coming in 22 days. So, my guess is that Choi is my guess is that Choi is going to be just put on the standard banner. And it does make sense the way that the standard is. And they could easily get more people, more units over time. I would love to see, if we go on the question mark, if it shows what exactly the limited are going to be. So character guides here, draw specific hunter, normal draw, basic draw, and the rate of obtaining, evenly distributed. Okay. Is there for rate up? Okay. Let me read it. It has nothing regarding rate up. So let's just go back here. My guess is that because the banner is ending in 22 days and it's going to be awkward to re-release a Choi banner, that Choi's just going to be on the standard, and then, like, I don't know, the launch banner is going to be Cha High In. Like, what they could do is maybe Cha, like, comes out in 22 days or whatever, and she's just out until global and 2 weeks after. That's probably the way it's going to be, because obviously we know Cha is going to be the next unit. We have her kit. She might not be, but she should be, considering she's, like, everywhere in this game. Also, in, like, one of the packs, she should be the next unit. So what this tells me is that, I mean, it's Choice should go on the unfeatured. Now you can also see the draw items may reappear in future draws. So to me, that also could signify that it's not going to be on standard, right? Because saying that it might reappear on future draws means that it wouldn't necessarily be in the selection draw. So we will have to see how exactly this works. Let me know down below how you think it's going to go. But I do hope that Choi doesn't just disappear. But we will see. Now, one thing is that I just realized is that in the crafting, when you do go to craft, if it wants to show, is that yes, Choi's weapon is here, but you also see that you're able to get it even here, right? So this is the way that it's just going to be permanent, and over time it's going to build and build and build with all the SSR weapons to get for free. So, I mean, I really do expect Choi to be in standard, but I could see the possibility he isn't, and it would just be weird. Because what is Global going to get? Like, Choi, they're just not going to get Choi? Is that it? I really hope not. Now, next up, a quick thing. How would you get it right now? If you want to play right now. So, my recommendation is probably start playing if you really do like solo leveling, if you have a PC. If you're on mobile, it's very glitchy and not worth it, but also on PC. Now, Tunnel Bear, I heard was a good one. Now, if not, down below, tell me which VPNs you used that worked for free. All right, and if you already have like NordVPN or something, then, you know, use that. But this is not a bad idea. Use a VPN to just, you know, get solo leveling. So how this works, Netmarble. On any Netmarble site, really, I mean, we could go to what? Find out more. It should be here too. Does Tower of God, is it on PC? Hold on. I guess we'll see. It is not. Is it? If I press download, okay, yeah, it's not. So, for example, if you go to the Netmarble site, right, you're going to be able to get the PC client, and you can see that solo leveling in Canada is on it. I am in Canada, which is why I see it. So, for example, if you go on the Netmarble site, Nino Kuni has it. You can press find out more. I'm going to link this down below. And then it says PC version, okay? And then you're just going to be able to kind of download it, right? So, we're going to, okay, download now, right? And then you're going to be able to download Netmarble, the Netmarble launcher. So, that's basically it. So, once you have the Netmarble launcher, you're basically set. You put in your VPN, you put it to Canada, and then you're good to go, right? You put it to Canada, you make sure Netmarble is closed, X out, then go back in. And once you're back in, you should be able to see solo leveling arise. I've asked a bunch of people in my chat, because obviously I'm in Canada, but I've asked a bunch of people in my chat, and that's how they did it. So just to reiterate, Canada is going to be one server with global. Okay, it's going to be in different sub-servers. But if you start now, your data's not going to reset. Okay, the data's going to stay. You're going to technically have a head start. So if you want that head start, even if it's very buggy right now, you could go for it, right? The game also is very unoptimized in certain things. So keep that in mind. Are you fine with that? Do you want to play it now, or are you fine with waiting? Because if you wait, you could also get more things. And you also got to consider there's no pre-registration rewards, but the reroll is very quick as long as you have multiple accounts. Multiple things to consider, but overall, pretty big and very good news that Canada and global will be all the same. So I'm happy that I did spend, and I'm happy that we are the same server. So, big W. Thank you guys for watching if you got to this point. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.